I'd love to invite you to walk me through this. Really, organically, I find this so interesting. If you want to see my reaction to this on a first-time basis, you have one opportunity to see my first response. I see something moving. It almost looked like plant material falling down. Okay, so what did I just see here? Oh my goodness.
Wow. Pretty cool.
Yeah, so something had to have hit it really hard and really fast right in the middle to break it there, to not break these smaller pieces that are supporting it at either end.
Yeah, that had to have been,
Yeah.
like a thrust and not a hang, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause if
something hard and fast.
For any amount of time,
What the heck was that? Did you see that?
Sam's been checking it out.
What the heck is it? There's something taken off right there. Did you see that?
Yeah.
I was standing right here when it happened. This wasn't here then. This has since fallen. We were discussing this log right there. I looked right straight through across from over here and I saw this black head pop up. He was about so high, triangular shape. There was no neck. He was solid black. He turned and ran that way. He was all arms and legs and hair. And my friend Sam was right here. I saw the tree here blocked the view for me for a second, and then I saw him just a little bit more there, and then Sam turned and stepped and blocked my view. And at that point, we thought maybe he had crossed the trail and the people on the trail were gonna get the sighting. But they never saw him. The next day we came back and you could see where his tracks went right down into a hole in this debris pile from when they logged back here years ago.
What I'm looking at is in the region where this movement, this vertically downward movement is taking place. I'm looking to see whether there are any effects on the stuff in the foreground, right? You know how there's that hanging, that brown branch. And so that's the first place my attention is drawn, is to see whether the stuff in the foreground is somehow drawn into the effect. And I don't see that.
You get older and you move off to the woods and you start looking, but you don't really think anything is there around you because you've been raised to think that they're not real. And then one day you discover that all of the things that you've been thinking about all those years really do exist. They're really out there and they're not that far away from you. What I saw was the black head popped up and ran. What the camera picked up looks like something from a Predator movie. And I was pretty shocked by that. We had to put it on a bigger screen to get a bigger look, and at that point I realized, okay, this is something that my camera can't do. That was really life-altering for me, because up until that point, I didn't believe in the woo, not like I do now. I had seen Sasquatch vanish into thin air and I had rationalized it. I had seen vegetation being mowed over by something that wasn't there and I rationalized it. And until I had the Cloaker on video where I could look at it and go, I saw this, I know what this was, and this is what the camera captured. Now I believe. Now I get it. I now know that this happens. But when you're actually walking on the trail and trying to convince yourself that there could be an invisible being standing 6 feet from you, it's really difficult to get that mindset and think in that mindset. And I struggled with that for a long time. Even now, when things happen, your mind wants to rationalize and go with the things that you were raised to believe are normal. When you sit back and you analyze it and think about what happened, the things that surround this experience gives you lessons. You know, it's not just that Sasquatch exists, it's that Sasquatch can do this and this and this. Oh, wait, and he can do this too. That kind of thing.
I could just sit here and scrub this back and forth for an hour. This thing that you've shown me here on this tablet is kind of troubling and interesting at the same time. I haven't seen anything like this in the context of Bigfoot. Because this implies things to me that go far beyond some hairy creature skulking around in the woods. At this point, I no longer look at the Bigfoot image as being the primary, certainly not the exclusive way that whatever this thing is can manifest. And so, you know, it makes me think of the Bigfoot image as being almost an arbitrary avatar for something else.